Hope you're enjoying an extended weekend. Today is March 30th, and you are listening to the Arbitrage Trade Weekend News. I'm your host, Darin Harper, bringing you 3 things you need to know for the weekend and 2 interviews, slam dunk economics, and check in before they check out. Also, check out our winner and loser this week in the market. The 10-year stays at $4.21, and WTI crude pops over $83. Here's 3 things. A study has revealed that Ozempic, made by Novo Nordisk, could be profitable if they sold it for just $5 or less. The drug costs $1,000 a month for a weekly shot. Bernie Sanders points out that these prices could bankrupt Medicare. He suggests they should offer it for closer to $150 a month. Paging Dr. Sanders, Dr. Sanders. Cost of drugs is usually a very secret thing, but somehow this information was leaked out. I don't think it was an accident. It will be interesting to see how many shorts were put out for Novo leading up to this public statement and who put them in. There's always a reason for release of information like this. Sam Bankman-Fried, or SBF, has been sentenced to 25 years in prison for his role in the whole FTX fiasco. Prosecutors wanted 105 years for all the money lost by investors. FTX was known for celebrity endorsements, and SBF was well known to back political figures with substantial funds. Wonder if that was helpful with his sentencing. The judge mentioned that Fried lied to the court several times. He went further to say that there is a risk that SBF would be in the position to do something very bad in the future. After the ruling, Sam said his useful life is probably over. I'm not so sure about that. If you get out in 10 to 15 years, you'll still be under 50 and have plenty of time to start something else just like this. And here are the bigs for next week. Monday, you'll have the reaction to the PCE report since the markets were closed Friday. There's a lot of markets that are closed worldwide for Easter on Monday, and the S&P Global U.S. Manufacturing and ISM Manufacturing PMI reports. Tuesday is the German PMI and the JOLTS report. Wednesday is the Eurozone CPI and the ADP non-farm employment, S&P Global Services PMI, ISM non-manufacturing PMI and prices, and the crude oil inventories. Thursday brings us the initial jobless claims, and then Friday, average hourly earnings, non-farm payrolls, and unemployment rate, which, if you remember from the last Fed meeting, is a focus for them. Trade while you're sleeping across time zones with Arbitrage Trade Assist. Sign up today at arbitragetrade.com. Arbitrage Trade is your trusted source for business, finance, and tech info.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Rome. I've played many roles in television and film, but today I'm speaking as myself about a cause that's very dear to my heart. The Cancer Prevention and Treatment Fund provides free help to those who have cancer and those who wish to prevent it. They've also banned cancer-causing chemicals from our homes and neighborhoods. Your donation makes a difference because 98 cents of every dollar pays for programs and services, not fancy salaries or events. As a mom, I'm thankful that they've helped ban cancer-causing chemicals from our toddler toys and baby bottles. They continue to fight the same fight to keep these chemicals out of our playgrounds, pizza, and soda cans. Please donate today to the Cancer Prevention and Treatment Fund at stopcancerfund.com.
Hi, Caroline. Long time no talk.
I know, right?
Yeah, this is crazy. This is madness.
Our schedules have never been this out of whack.
No, but hey, that's a good thing. That means we're busy and we're doing things that are good for arbitrage. So yeah, what are we talking about today, though?
March Madness is here.
Oh, but they didn't make it. Memphis didn't make it.
We're not going to talk about it.
Okay, we're not going to talk about it.
We're going to talk about the economics and the business of it.
Okay, I'm down for that since that's what we do.
Right. That's what we do. So, I'm normally a football fan, but I kind of follow basketball around March Madness. So the NCAA, it makes a lot of money off these because I hadn't thought this through. NCAA does not control the football playoff and all of those bowls for the football.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They don't. So they get their money from this. So in the last season, NCAA overall earned $1.28 billion in revenue.
Nice.
And 900 million of that came from the men's Division I basketball tournament.
Oh.
So a huge chunk of it from that, and most of it from the broadcast rights.
Wow.
So that's where they're making most of their money.
So they love March Madness.
Yes, NCAA loves it. So obviously, as we talked about with the Super Bowl, their ads
Yes.
And as
Ad revenue.
Yes.
I
So
love those commercials.
at the beginning of March Madness, some of the commercials range, they're hundreds of thousands of dollars for in the early rounds, but an ad can get to more than $2 million
Whoa.
for in the Final Fours and beyond. So we're not talking Super Bowl money, but it's still a lot of money for 30 seconds.
$1 million.
So then in addition to the ads, there's sponsorships. When you watch a game, this game is sponsored by blah, blah, blah. And so that's in addition to the commercials.
Oh, okay.
You can have sponsorships. And so brands tend to capitalize on the sponsorships more than just an ad.
Yeah, that way they get their name out there several times as opposed to, when you're getting up to go to the bathroom.
Exactly. So some people will miss the commercials, but they'll see this game is sponsored by, or, they'll see a little ticker
at the bottom
or something. So that's another way. This year, Memphis, we got to host as a city. We hosted some of the first round games last weekend.
Oh, nice.
And so the cities who host get an economic boost from all the fans traveling in, hotels, restaurants, Ubers, all of that. Yeah. And so obviously we don't have numbers yet from this year, but last year Pittsburgh hosted first and second round games. And Pittsburgh reported $10.5 million in revenue.
Oh, that's amazing.
From that,
so
right?
We definitely use that here.
Yes. We love Memphis. We can do that. We didn't make it, but we love our city.
Yes.
And also now, there are 68 teams that participate because you have the first four as well. So now there's 68 teams. And so all those teams, all those little teams, those Cinderella stories that we want to make it, those colleges can get a big windfall. They get the recognition of being in there.
Mm-hmm.
It can boost alumni donations. It can enhance the recruitment efforts. So even those small colleges, even if they don't make it far, it can help them. You've got the bracketology. We don't have time to get into all the gambling that goes along with it.
Show me the money.
How much work time are American workers losing? How much less productive are American workers? There's a whole lot. 4 minutes isn't enough to go into all of it.
But
you can read more.
Yep. You can read more at arbitragetrade.com/blog. Thank you so much, Caroline, and I look forward to reading that blog.
All right. See you later.
There are a lot of words I would use to describe my daughter. Kind, strong, hilarious. When I think about how much she's experienced in her life, on a journey that we're now on together as a family,
I'll make you something to eat, okay?
we can't help but be inspired by her every day.
Hey, Mom. We're about to start the movie.
Oh, yeah, I'll be right there.
Okay.
So really, we're the lucky ones. Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org.
Hey, Royce.
Hey, Darin.
Hey, it's Holy Weekend.
Yes,
Got
resurrection.
Easter coming up tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I can't wait.
Did you have a good Friday yesterday?
Yes.
Okay,
yes, I did. I hope. Hopefully, we're not at work. So yes,
that's right.
If
the world of pre-recordings, yay!
Yay! I'm like, I think I did. We're
All
going
right,
back to the future.
I appreciate you checking in with me and doing a podcast.
It's important to check in.
Is it important to check in?
Especially with teenagers, though.
Oh, I'm not a teenager, am I? I may act like one sometimes.
Stop aging at a certain point.
Yeah, I think we do, and then we go backward.
Yep, and then we go backwards.
Until we get to diapers again.
Oh, that depends.
Oh, no, he said it. Some of you will get that on the way home.
No.
All right.
This is always fun.
So give me kind of what you talked about in your blog, and kind of talk about children and adults and how they need adults, etc.
Yeah, it's like, I think a lot of people play down the importance of staying connected to the people you care about, right?
Right.
And being a teenager and adolescence and your body changing and all this other stuff, what's going on at school, social circles, all of that's developing as a teenager. And there's so much pressure, there's so much anxiety, and sometimes kids just they still want to be able to just say, hey, Dad, what's going on, this is going on in my life, and they want someone to empathize with them. They want someone to talk to them. That's why so many people wind up needing therapists, because their parents just didn't check in on them when they were teenagers.
Yeah, those are certainly awkward years, and we say that they have it easy, that they, we pay their bills and everything else, but boy, it's tough. It is so tough. We tend to forget what it was like back then.
Oh yeah, I remember. But that was 80s therapy versus today's therapy.
A lot of craziness in the 80s, that's for sure.
I still don't know how that shoe went around the corner, but that's another story all day.
Smack.
Right? It's like, what? I'm listening, I swear.
That was before drones, too. Somehow
right?
I did that. I don't know. Hey, there's $1 million idea.
Right.
A drone discipline device. It's 3D. Drone discipline device. Oh, okay. Hey, any investors out there?
Threat, right?
Give me a call.
Forget 3M, 3D.
Brains don't develop quite what you said till 25, basically.
Yeah, mid-20s, and that's
think,
why insurance the age is 25.
Yeah,
because typically when it's developing, you take more risk than you probably would if you thought it through a little bit.
No
longer.
alcohol till you're 21, and I still say should we push further to 25.
That would never fly in New Orleans. That would never fly. I'm just telling you.
Sorry, New Orleans listeners, yes.
And when they raised it from 18, yeah, we had to, we almost pick it and ride it.
Maybe just for boys. Because the boys seem to take longer to develop as a whole.
Testosterone.
Oh, boy. They don't know what to do with it.
Nope.
It'd be great if they had a parent to talk to and kind of talk through all that, and talk about experiences they've had in the past, rather than just, I'm scared to talk to my parents, and they'll judge me. And so you got to, when they come to you, you got to be open and not judgmental. Because if you are, then they're going to go to their friends. Oh, boy.
And get advice that's really helpful.
Online now, of course,
Yeah, because of phones and everything that they can get into.
Wow, we don't want to go in there.
It's a scary world. And believe it or not, guys are more prone to make bad decisions than girls and hide it, actually.
I do believe that, yes.
They always tell a guy to be strong. They always tell a guy, it's like, hey, you don't cry. Men don't cry.
Suck it up.
Suck it up, right? I remember Coach saying, what? Suck it up. Why are you complaining to me? Do I look like your mom?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's right.
So it's like being able to check in with your children is so important, because what they think and how they develop their what should be priority and what is important and what it's not important and what you should, like I say, pick your fights.
Yeah.
If you never learn to pick your fights, that means basically you'll fight everything and you'll fight everyone.
Right. You have to be active. You have to be engaged. And you actually have to know their friends. I mean, it's not being nosy. It's being careful, because they may not see the danger that friend poses, because so many get in trouble because of the group they hang around.
Yep. You're known by the company you keep.
Yes. And if they can't run to their parents and be truthful and honest with things for fear of being disciplined, then they're going to run to those people that they shouldn't be running to. And like you said, offset it every now and then with some dad jokes.
Right? Hey, it's like they may not appreciate them on the front end, but on the back end, they're like, yeah, that was good. Dad.
Yeah,
that was good.
They're grown when they're young, but when they get older, like, yeah, that's pretty funny.
And then they start telling their own.
Exactly. All right, if you would like to see a blog like this or any other blogs, then make sure you tune in to, actually, we now have After the Bell. We have videos on Fridays and Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Hey, we're expanding.
Hey, video. You might see our ugly faces soon if you just hang in there.
I am so sorry. Can we get insurance? They
We
might
need
want.
All right. Hey, thanks for coming by, Royce, and we will have a good Easter.
You do as well.
And I will see you Monday.
I will maybe.
Uh-oh. Okay. I'll be here.
Oh, we'll be here.
Talk to you later, Royce.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
When I was 10, my mom got deported. We had a difficult time, and I feel that's why I didn't get to finish school.
Jessica has been through a lot in her life from early childhood.
My husband is really supportive in a way that he pushed me to go back to school.
She came in looking to complete her diploma. She had a family she had to take care of. Anytime she needed help, we provided her help. She realized that we were here for her.
She wants to have a career so her kids can look up to her.
My graduation, it was something I will never forget. I couldn't explain the emotion I was feeling because people like you and me sometimes may have doubts in ourselves, but I feel that everything's possible.
Jessica's future is brighter than ever.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Let's look at this week's winner and loser in the markets. The loser is Fly Exclusive Inc., that's FLYX. They are headquartered in North Carolina and are a FAA-regulated operator of private jet experiences, offering customers on-demand charter, jet club, and fractional jet services to destinations across the globe. FLYX began the week at $9.38, but ran down to as low as $3.39 Wednesday before getting back just a little Thursday. This happened on no news, so as they say, someone must know something. And the winner is Canopy Growth Corporation, that's CGC. They're headquartered in Canada, and they produce, distribute, and sell cannabis and hemp-based products for recreational and medical purposes, primarily in Canada, the United States, and Germany. Starting at $7.96 Monday, CGC ran up to a high of $10.13 Thursday. The only real news was talks at the federal level about decriminalizing cannabis. There also have been a ton of shorts in this arena, and this subject gets batted in the air a lot, especially during election year. A vote for me is a vote for Stoke. Well, I've never really actually heard them say that, though. Visit arbitragetrade.com and learn about Pips, our AI bot who lets you stop watching and start living. We are not financial advisors. We provide a service. Thank you for joining us today for another edition of Arbitrage Weekend News. Log into arbitragetrade.com to read our wide variety of blogs and educate yourself on Trade Assist and Forex trading, or even how to make passive money with our Trade Assist Affiliate Marketer program. You can even get to know our cute little AI bot called Pips. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is a privately held research company. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is solely responsible for the preparation and distribution of the contents of this podcast. The opinions offered in this podcast are for informational purposes only and are not intended to function as investment advice. Seek a duly licensed professional for investment advice. For more information about the informational research and services offered by Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC, please visit arbitragetrade.com.